Good evening, everyone. This is August 5th, 6 p.m., and welcome to the Jefferson Township Trustee meeting. We'll begin this meeting starting off with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. At this time, let us have a moment of silence to honor the military, firefighters, and road workers and sheriff deputies as they serve our community here and abroad. Thank you. Roll call, please.
Trustee Young,
Present.
Trustee Back,
Present.
Trustee Powell.
Present.
Up next is the approval of meeting minutes, special meetings on July 20th and July 23rd.
Motion to accept the special meeting minutes for July 20th and July 3rd. Second.
Roll call, please.
Trustee Young,
Yes,
Trustee Back,
Yes.
Trustee Powell.
Yes.
motion carries. Next is our fiscal officer report.
There's no report. I need to pay the bills.
Okay. At this time, I'd like to make a motion to accept the fiscal officer report and pay the bills.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Trustee Young,
Yes.
Trustee Back,
Yes.
Trustee Powell.
Yes.
Okay, motion carries. This time, we're open for public comments.
Okay, first we have Mike McGoughlin.
Mike McLaughlin, Germantown Pike. So per your resolution 26-110 this evening, you called an emergency to get for this culvert pipe replacement. Forney Road happened on June 8th, which is 2 months, 2 weeks ago. Infirmary happened on May 26th, which is 2 months, excuse me, the other way around. Forney was June 8th, which is 2 months ago. Excuse me, infirmary is May 26th, 2 months, 2 weeks ago. How's that an emergency 2 months later to give this project to a contractor that you did not put it out to bid? Not giving this out to bid, that price is very, very expensive. That job should be done for 50 to 60,000, not 111,000. Misusing our taxpayer dollars will not get levies passed in this township. Continuing to mismanage these tax dollars, as I say, will not get levies passed. So let's talk about the salt storage building you built. You know there's a law on Ohio EPA books that has to be over 320 feet from any drinking wells. It will contaminate a drinking well, as we learned from the Gratis contamination event about 8 years ago. I have contacted and talked to the Montgomery County Soil and Water, and I will be talking to the Ohio EPA. Okay, so back on July 7th, we had a meeting, I spoke, and the administrator gave a 20-minute presentation on a 3 mil levy for the road department, for the general fund. But on a levy, on the agenda, there was a 10 mil levy for the road department. As soon as I started talking about it, the administrator got up and walked out of the meeting, come back and passed out paperwork several minutes later to the trustees. No communication about what was going on at all. It just looks a little fishy that there was discussion behind closed doors. The agenda had a 10 mil on it. It was never discussed with the trustees, and all of a sudden you passed out paperwork, and nobody asked any questions, nothing was said, and you voted on it, and you passed a 3 mil for the general. It just looked awful fishy. Thanks.
Who's next, please?
Next, we have Linda Raleigh.
Linda Rowley, Diamond. I just have two quick questions. The first one is, I noticed on the agenda today, they're talking about zip code changes. And I hope somebody answers this, will the zip code, will our post offices stay the same? The reason I'm asking is because we're 5 minutes from our post office. If we all get humped into one post office, is that going to be the post office downtown? And that's 35 minutes from us. That I see an issue. I don't want to drive 35 minutes to get my mail if something goes wrong. Another issue that I've had as well in past is a friend of mine, she does get her mail downtown at the one on 35 in Dayton. And when you get chicks and stuff from there, she has gotten dead chicks because they've waited before they've called, they've been busy, whatever. Anyway, her chicks were dead when she got them because they'd been there for like 4 days. So just wanting to know, do we get, if they make us all one zip code, I care less what my zip code is, but I just don't want to be 35 minutes from my. And my second question is, the last time I was here and I didn't know Mike was going to talk on it, but the agenda did say, it said a 10 mil road. And then when I got home, and I thought, well, maybe I read that wrong. And then I saw it was a 7 mil, and then she had given a presentation on a 3 mil. I ain't got a clue what y'all putting on the ballot. So if somebody would like to answer those questions, I'd appreciate it.
Who's next?
Next, Mr. Ronnie Smith Sr.
Good evening. I am here to discuss an ongoing issue on Dayton Liberty Road, 4640. We have a gentleman that's using his property as a garage, mechanic's garage. He has vehicles in there all day and night, up and down his driveway. He has tow trucks bringing in cars, all types of times of the day and night. It's just making the neighborhood look really bad. I probably should have come here before to discuss this, but it's getting to be where it's just unbearable to look out of your home and see all these damn cars up and down the driveway. That area is not zoned for a commercial, is it? No. Okay. So he's treating that property as if it's a commercial property. So I'd like to have something done about that.
What's that address again?
4640.
Okay, 4640.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Next, we have a Jean Smith.
Good evening. So I'm calling about the property at 4500 Dayton Liberty Road. It's an abandoned property. It's a hazard, high grass, fallen trees, caved-in roof, and I'd like to know what is being done about that property. It is definitely depreciating the value of the homes on that street, and the grass has not been cut. Trees have not been, cut down from the storms. Roofs are falling in, rodents, and it's been this way for a while.
Is it right beside your residence?
Pardon me?
Is that beside your residence?
Next door. It's what I have to look at every day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is that it? Okay, that concludes public comments. We'll move on to resolutions of consideration, starting with Resolution 26109. Jefferson Township Board of Trustees authorizes the Township Fire Chief to hire probationary part-time firefighter EMT Austin Dyer. Okay. I make a motion that we accept Resolution 26109.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Trustee Young,
Yes.
Trustee Back,
Yes.
Trustee Powell.
Yes.
Okay, motion carries.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Okay, next is Resolution 26-110. Jefferson Township Board of Trustee authorizes the Township Administrator to enter into an agreement with the DJ Drew Company for emergency culvert placement utilizing reinforced concrete pipe, in parentheses RCP, at the Infirmary Road and Forney Road locations. I'd like to make a recommendation that we accept Resolution 26110.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Trustee Young,
Yes.
Trustee Back, sorry,
Yes.
Trustee Powell.
Yes.
Been a long day, y'all, excuse me.
All right, motion carries. Okay, next is Resolution 26-111. Jefferson Township Board of Trustees requests that the United States Postal Service conduct a formal zip code boundary review for Jefferson Township, Montgomery County, Ohio, and considered establishing a single district zip code for the township.
Motion to accept resolution 26-111.
I second. Roll call, please.
Trustee Young,
Yes.
Trustee Back,
Yes.
Trustee Powell.
Yes.
All right, motion carries. Okay, next is Resolution 26-112. Jefferson Township Board of Trustee authorizes the Township Administrator to contract with external law firms for legal services for general township business, subject to board approval and applicable law.
Motion to accept resolution 26-112.
I second. Roll call, please.
Trustee Young,
Yes.
Trustee Back,
Yes.
Trustee Powell.
Yes.
Motion carries. Next is Resolution 26-113. The Jefferson Township Board of Trustees declares certain township-owned real property not needed for public use, authorizing its transfer to Cyrus Kingdom LLC. I'd like to make a recommendation to accept Resolution 26-113.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Trustee Young,
Yes.
Trustee Back,
Yes.
Trustee Powell.
Yes.
Motion carries. Next is Resolution 26-114. The Jefferson Township Board of Trustees authorizes the hiring of Benjamin Jones as a one-year probationary part-time road employee. I'd like to make a motion that we accept Resolution 26-114.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Trustee Young,
Yes.
Trustee Back,
Yes.
Trustee Powell.
Yes.
Motion carries. Okay, that concludes the resolutions for this meeting. We'll move on to departmental reports, starting or beginning with our fire department, Chief Wilcox.
We have a little presentation tonight. I'd like to do it first in case the crews get a call and have to run out the door. Captain Roars, come on up. I'll turn the floor over to him. The mic just been, there we go. Give you the background on this. We had a barn fire, structure fire, and according to dispatch records, Captain Roars and his crew was on scene in 3 minutes and 10 seconds. And they pretty well saved another structure and another vehicle, a trailer. And I believe we have our resident here who owned the property. You go right ahead.
Okay, I just wanted to tell you that I've never been so proud of, I'm gonna cry, but I've never been so proud of my community in all my life as when you guys showed up at 3:31 is when the fire, my husband called and reported a barn fire. And at 3:33 or 3:34, they were there. We have a long driveway, the lines were raised, we're all the way up the road, and I've never been so proud of my community and all of you fire workers. I've never seen anything just work magic. Nobody wants to have a fire. Nobody. It's a horrible thing. But I want to tell you something. Jefferson Township is to be very, very proud of everything that you guys did, including the captains and the chief.
Thank you.
Good evening, Board of Trustees, Ms. Kelly, Dr. Goodwine, our guests. Thank you very much for having me this evening. I have the distinct honor of presenting three of our firefighters and EMTs this evening with letters of commendation for their actions on that incident. First, I'll do Ms. Edwards. So it is with great pleasure that I recognize and commend you for your exemplary performance, professionalism, and dedication to duty during response to a working barn fire on 7/26. Upon arrival at the incident, you quickly recognized that several small children were near the emergency scene, demonstrating outstanding situational awareness and sound judgment. You immediately ensured the children were safely removed from the hazardous area and remained out of harm's way. This proactive action helped prevent the possibility of injury and allowed fire suppression operations to continue without unnecessary distractions or additional safety concerns. At the completion of fire operations, although not specifically assigned to suppression duties, you willingly stepped in to assist the tired engine company with reloading of hose lines. This demonstrated exceptional teamwork, intuition, and a commitment to the success of the entire operation. These actions expedited in the restoration of apparatus readiness and reflects the highest standard of service expected of our department. Your professionalism, willingness to serve wherever needed, and commitment to the safety of both the public and your fellow responders is a credit to this department and the community we proudly serve. Your actions exemplify the values of selfless service, teamwork, and dedication to the community. On behalf of the department, I extend my sincerest appreciation for a job well done. Your efforts during this incident reflect great credit upon yourself and serve as an outstanding example for others to follow. Congratulations on this well-deserved recognition, and thank you for your continued dedication and service. Job well done, ma'am. And then our other two individuals, firefighter EMT Blust, firefighter EMT Flores. It is my honor to formally recognize and commend you for your exceptional performance and decisive actions during a recent barn fire response on 7/26. Upon arrival under rapidly evolving conditions, you and your partner took decisive action to protect exposures threatened by the rapidly advancing fire. Your sound judgment, situational awareness, and commitment to the core values of the fire service of saving lives and protecting property were paramount in preventing the loss of the adjacent barn, 2 vehicles, and a camper. Your efforts significantly limited the extent of the incident and prevented substantial loss of property. Your actions exemplify the highest standards of the fire service by maintaining composure under pressure and working effectively as part of the initial engine company response. You reflect great credit upon yourself, this department, and the community we proudly serve. The professionalism, dedication, and courage you displayed on this incident are worthy of recognition. Your commitment to protecting lives and property embodies the core values of our department of we are here for them. Well done, gentlemen. For those of you that do not know him, I know most of you know me. This is Captain Jacob Friels. He's new to our department. He's only been with us for a short few months, but will prove as a huge asset to us. as well. So welcome, Captain Frails. Thank you for everything you do as well.
Captain Roars, don't even consider. Losing command on that engine.
All right. Sir.
Pictures and with our citizens with them up here.
Flip to that side so we can grab a picture. That way it's just not them by themselves. I know.
Rush, Trustee?
Hold on, be shy.
Where'd you get that?
Just one picture. Just one picture. Captain Frills, are you in the picture or you not? What you doing? What you doing? Stay out. Just trying to figure out what he's doing. I'd also like to say my husband's a retired fireman paramedic from the city of Kettering, and he was exceptionally proud that you guys did a fantastic job.
Thank
Thank you. We'll print a new one. All righty, I'll give you my report here. Good evening, everyone, trustees and citizens. This is fire report for July. Started a new applicant orientation this week and 3 more starting later this month. For July, we had 110 fires, 83 were EMS, 10 were fire runs, and 7 were other types of calls for service. Got 1 investigation currently going on with the state fire marshal. We installed 2 smoke detectors and 1 carbon monoxide detector in July. Captain Roars, can you grab that light tower, please? And Captain Friels, if you can close those doors and hit the lights. You would bring that up just to the podium there and shoot it that way towards the flag. We purchased 2 new light towers for the engine at Station 59. These were $249 a piece, and Home Depot gave us $100 off each. So we really thank them, and I hope that employee still has his job. Trustees, if you would look at the flag, please. All right, lights off. Cap. One push. Keep going, keep going. There you go. All right, so what these are for, when we have a house fire and the power's out or a car crash in the middle of the night, we have 2 of these set up where the crews can see what they're doing and work safely. But again, we appreciate Home Depot giving us a big discount on these. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
And let's see here, water. I know this was a couple months ago. I'm going to hit it again with the storms we just had. Standing or flowing water across the road, don't walk in it, don't drive in it. Just a couple inches of water can sweep you and your vehicle away. So, put that against the microphone.
That reminds me of time
Can't
clock
dance
out.
to it, but it's pretty neat. All right, so again, stay out of the flowing or moving standing water there. Watch out for sinkholes. I know they passed a resolution to work on a couple of those. Thank you, thank you. But road closure signs are there for a reason, and the traffic cones, please be careful. Montgomery County Fair, we had 4 people that we did transport to hospitals during the fair for injuries, overcome illness, heat, but a few injuries. We did treat 7 people at the first aid tent. Once they recovered, they did not want any further treatment or transport and walked out on their own. We did have a storm on the Friday there at the fair that destroyed tents and displays and had some major tree damage in the park. Show of hands, who got a god-awful noise on their phone Saturday about weather emergencies? Okay. There's been some concern, people saying they can't hear the tornado sirens in their house. They're not meant to be heard in your house. These are to warn people who are outdoors and may not be aware. But these things went off crazy on Saturday. So again, the technology does work. I saw a great YouTube article, 7 years old, Channel 7 did about Dayton. Doesn't have any tornado sirens. They got rid of them and had them for coming up on about 30 years. Because the money costs to put them in and to maintain them, with all of this technology, there's something screaming in your house letting you know it's bad out there. So pay attention to those. And again, have batteries, flashlights, for when you do have to shelter down in the house in case something bad happens. Wires down, trees go down, poles go down, wires are hanging. Every wire is energized. If you will always remember that. I don't care, I had people on Saturday saying, that's not electric, that's cable. You have no idea what it's touching 10 feet that way or 10 miles that way or a mile that way. Be very careful of those wires. I had people that were willing to come by with chainsaws, standing out there in the dark with chainsaws, trying to clear the trees to open the road back up. Our people don't even do that, because if that tree is laying in that wire, it could very well be energized. You cut it, there's back pressure, it swings up and knocks you into the next zip code. No pun intended there with that. But the other thing is, then the utility could come after you and say, you know, if you let our crews do it, we could have got it safely, but you did $37,000 worth of damage to our wires and our poles. So stay away from the lines and don't try to cut the trees out of the way for us. Lastly, if there's anybody that needs CPR, AED, or first aid certifications, we have instructors on the department. Please come. We'll take care of you. Don't use Echo, Google, Siri, or any of those to call us. Use 911 if you have an emergency. Questions from the trustees?
Thank you for
Thank
all
you
your
so
hard
much.
work.
Oh, yes. Well, no, the cards aren't. We have to pay for them, so, but it's a very small amount. But just get in touch with us.
Okay, thanks, Chief. As far as departmental reports, up next is the Montgomery County Sheriff, and that will be given by Captain Steele.
Good evening. Overall crime decreased 15% compared to June of 2025. Areas along West 3rd Street saw the most activity during that period. No new community concerns. There were 6 mental health calls and, is it working? Am I not close enough? Oh, it's close enough. 6 mental health calls and 3 overdose calls in Jefferson Township. 67 reports were generated. 29 of those reports needed additional follow-up by our Detective Phelps. Notable incidents on June 20th, 2026, Saturday at approximately 1 p.m. Deputies were dispatched to one business park out here on the report of a shooting. Upon arrival, deputies located a victim lying on the ground in a
all your hard work on National Night Out.
Absolutely.
And again, thank the Montgomery County Fairgrounds for allowing us to use that area, because it worked out perfectly.
All right. Next report is zoning, and it's done by Ms. Kaylee.
Hello, everyone. Last month, I attended a meeting with Trot Road regarding the 35 corridor cleanup and attended a meeting regarding a new plan development for Jefferson Township. Trustee Young and I went to Springfield and viewed some of a new plan development there, and it was really nice. Went to the National Night Out at Fairgrounds, had a great time. I think it went really well. The quarterly zoning alliance meeting will be Wednesday, August the 12th, and we will meet here in this room. We also have Shred Day here Saturday, August the 15th from 11 to 1. It'll be out in the parking lot here. And as Captain Steele has already mentioned, the upcoming Jefferson Township Days will be August 22nd from 11 to 4 at Arthur Fisher Park by the Big Pond. Okay. Residential permits, I've issued 25 since the last meeting. Commercial permits, 6. Pending permits right now, I have 8. And total permits for the month that has been issued is 31. For the year, 138 permits have been issued. And done 35 either inspections or follow-ups. And I am actively working on 31 violations right now. And we have one BCA case scheduled for Thursday, August 20th at 5 p.m. Do you have any questions for me?
A hot topic right now, in summertime, is the permits for having pools in the yard. Care to elaborate on permits that have to be paid in terms of pools?
As I tell everybody, this is how I make my friends. I've done a lot of investigating, going around and checking on the swimming pools and the pool decks, along with any other violation. Come back and I investigate those properties. I'm able to go back and see when they bought the property and when the pool or the deck appears. And so that's when I send out those letters. But most of the time, we're getting really good positive. You know, a lot of them, I didn't know that I needed a permit for a pool. I understand that, but we need to get you in compliance. So they're coming in and they're getting them, so. It's worked out.
All right. Okay. Next, in terms of reports, is a report from our administrator, Dr. Goodwin.
Always fun to do somebody else's job too. Can't wait for Rebecca to come back, because it's a lot of them back here. Want to make a note to resident David Smith. He's been the resident that's been leading the zip code change piece of it. And the resolution you guys passed tonight was to put a letter with, I believe it's over 300 individuals who signed for that piece of it. So he is taking a real good stance on trying to gather that piece for it to have some leverage for the township. He has been at the last 2 meetings talking about this special meeting, so a little shocked I didn't see him here today. So just letting you know that was happening. Want to thank the fairgrounds and again the sheriff department and everyone who came out last night. If you want to miss it, look online, see the pictures. We had blast. It was a great time. Got to see Dr. Bailey DJ. The second half, music got a little different after I got it. Excited to share that. Want to reminder, echo, Shred Day is coming up. We've gotten a positive response from individuals who have seen it online. Also, what Dr. Door tags, our summer interns did a good job of canvassing areas and just getting stuff coming up. We've got several calls about people knowing. Yes, it's a confidential process. You can watch the machine, put your items in there. You can watch them be shredded and know that it was secure in that piece of it. So this is our 3rd year having this event. Every year gets a little bit bigger. Please bring it out, get that going. What's the date on that? It's next Saturday. What's next?
The 15th.
The 15th. Want to make a note for people as we're getting into the fall here, the township-wide garage sale day is happening the second Saturday in September. This is an opportunity if you are doing some fall cleaning, save it up. Because in the township, individuals can drive throughout the township, and this is just the best time to have a all-out garage sale of things that you are ready to let go of, and they can go not only from your house, but to other neighbors' house. And we want to make sure that more people participate. Last year, again, this is I don't know what year we're on with this one. This is my third year with the township, but it grows a little bit bigger every time. Do want to give you a report. We are now able to do CDL training in-house, which is really good for us to be able to train our employees to be able to get their Class B CDLs, which means we are a step closer to having all 6 vehicles run throughout the snow, when snow comes in the winter. So I'm really excited that we've gotten that training piece up, and we've got some more things coming, and that's just been a big project we've been working on for about the last 6 months to be able to get certified to be able to do it in-house. So that's all I have for you today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, that concludes departmental reports. Next is trustee reports. If anyone has anything to report out.
I will be meeting, the administrator and I will be meeting with the city of Dayton to renew the contract, and go over some things, some issues, that had happened during the previous cycle. So we have a scheduled appointment coming up here. Who all received the, door knockers on their doors? Okay, and what that is was a list, like she just stated, a list of all the different activities that are about to happen or that's going to happen out in the township. I think they did a wonderful job distributing those. I had several people call and report that they were glad to see that there was a lot of things, positive things happening in Jefferson Township. And then lastly, I just wanted to thank again the fire department and the crew who all did an exceptional job. I just think that the township is going in the right direction. There's a lot of things that's happening that some people didn't know, such as permits. For whatever reason, they didn't know that they needed to do that, so now they're starting to understand that you have to have permits for certain things. So we want to make sure that we're on the right track.
Let me close out by saying, we as the trustees and the administration, we work very hard to utilize and make the best decisions of the tight budget that we have. And we are totally transparent in how we handle the funds. In terms of the public speaking, we are not required to give a rebuttal, okay? Nor will we will allow ourselves to be baited into a tit for tat. So at this time, our job is to listen to the complaints and the concerns, and we take them very serious. If you notice, sometimes we're making notes up here to take actions on what we've heard. Okay? I just wanted the public to know that we're working very hard to be public servants, good ones for that matter to you all. That's all I want to say. In that, I'd like to make a motion to adjourn this meeting.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Trustee Young.
Yes.
Trustee Back.
Yes.
Trustee Powell.
Yes.
Okay. Meeting is adjourned. Time is 6:45 p.m. Thank you, everyone, for coming out.